at halftime when the first commentator said an incredible goal from Ojo Ighalo, it was a penalty. Which one is
How is
incredible
incredible? What's
goal?
incredible about that now?
Penalty, sir.
And shout out to that Libyan keeper because if he moved a little bit, if he moved completely in the right direction, he was there. He was there. No, that commentary was. I was just giggling halfway through. I was like,
No, a lot of people were tweeting. Who are these commentators?
To be highlights now. Some highlights to the back.
helped them win League One in 1997. Now the club are third from the bottom in League One. Sacked manager Leon.
Really incredible. Your first coaching job, not an assistant coaching job, but it's your first professional team.
That is
A
exciting.
player who won almost everything there was to win in
As
the
a
world
player,
of
yes.
football. Yes, as a player, has gained a little bit of experience as assistant manager at Belgium. But now, yeah, he said it, and it is very, very true. The hard work begins because Monaco are in a very, very, very bad place right now. 18th on the log in the relegation zone, just won a win in 9 games in Ligue 1, have not even won any of the Champions League games. So that's one win all season for Monaco. So it gets really tough here. It's almost like rebuilding a team, starting from scratch. And this is a coach who is having his very, very first coaching job. So this is practical now. I mean, he has been a pundit for a very, very long time, and now he gets to put all of that to work. So it will be good to see. So I know a whole lot of people will be hounding him, will be at his neck because even while he was a pundit, people were always saying, "Uncle, go and coach and let's see that to happen." And now he is a coach. So all the best to him, all the best to Monaco. Hopefully, he gets them out of that relegation zone.
Ooh, but that's a lot of pressure. I
It
mean,
is a lot of
for him to
pressure.
come into, because it is nice
For
to
your
have this
first
fairy
job.
tale. Yes, everything's come full circle. But so what happens if he doesn't get them out of?
Well, I don't think anyone should really hound him when it comes to that. Like I said, this is his first coaching job. But I'd like to believe that the players themselves will be motivated.
Yes,
This is Thierry
of course.
Henry.
And it's familiar territory. for
Yes,
him.
this is Thierry Henry. He knows the club very well as well. He knows almost everything there is to know in football. So that itself should, in quotes, ginger the players and also motivate him to get at least some winning points for Monaco. And like I said, they need to get out of that relegation zone. It would be crazy to see Monaco getting relegated. But like I said, it's still early in the season. 9 games, absolutely anything can happen. Turn around.
Awesome. Let's talk about Germany and Netherlands. Now, Memphis Depay scored 1 goal and put in an exhilarating all-round display as Netherlands outclassed Germany 3-0 in their UEFA Nations League clash at the Johan Cruyff Arena on Saturday. Now, Depay also struck the crossbar late on, and Virgil van Dijk and Jorginho Wijnaldum netted the other goals for a rampant Dutch side as their resurgent home form continued with a 6th victory in their last 7 in front of their own fans. The win was a first in 16 years for the Dutch over Germany, who have 1 point from their 2 League A and Group 1 matches and face a trip to pool leaders and world champions France on Tuesday. The 2014 world champions dominated possession but failed to convert their chances, and Netherlands hit them on the break to heap more pressure on Germany coach Joachim Low. Interesting.
Yeah, more pressure on Joachim Love, more pressure on the team as a whole. Germany are having a very, very terrible year when it comes to that national team. We know how they crashed out in the group stage of the World Cup. Very, very shocking. Defending champions for the first time not making it out of the group since the 1930s, and then getting just about 3 wins in their last 12 games. It has been very, very rough. But this is a team that is almost the same as the winning team that has come over the years. The only difference now is they had a whole lot of trouble with Mesut Ozil, and he had to retire from the national team. But now it almost seems like they have won it all and there is no hunger anymore because this is a team that still has the big boys of that time. So what is going on? It is really, really, it's confusing because I do not know what is wrong with that team. I don't know, but their struggles even will continue because they face France next, and they face France in France. So all the best to Germany.
Okay.
All the best
Speaking
to-
of Germany, a few messages are in. Shima B sends in this one to say it's high time that the German national team do away with Manuel Neuer. That kind hasn't been fantastic. They should better start making use of Ter Stegen if they want to make any statements.
Injuries and age.
Okay.
True.
And this one from Jude Van P from Surrey. Jude said, "Who will Germany blame for this bad patch now? Eh? Maybe they will say it's because Ozil snubbed the coach when he came to see
Oh,
him in London."
accurate.
All things are possible. Keep those messages coming in. Remember, the hashtag is lockerroom981. But to send WhatsApp messages, send them in to 0809 444 0981. Caesar sent in this one on WhatsApp to say most of the German players are just old. Please. All right. Just, okay.
Wow.
I've taken it into
Okay.
consideration. Let's move on now. Talk about Spain versus England. So England visits Spain on Monday night, knowing that's tonight, knowing that only a win will do in order to keep alive their faint hopes of progressing to the next stage of the UEFA Nations League. So Gareth Southgate's side are 5 points behind the Group A4 table toppers, following their 0-0 draw away to Croatia on Friday night. However, England will be wary of today's opponents, having gone down to a 2-1 defeat against Spain at Wembley last month in their Nations League opener. Luis Enrique's side, on the other hand, also go into the game in impressive form, having swept aside Wales friendly in Cardiff last Thursday. So the Three Lions will also be keen to get a positive result to help them go into their final group game against Croatia with a slight advantage.
Yeah.
But will they be utilising this opportunity? Is it an opportunity for them?
Really wrong time for England to be facing Spain, I must say. With Harry Kane, somehow he just can't find the score boots. Hasn't scored for England in the last about 6 games now. The likes of Marcus Rashford also missing so many chances, especially against Croatia, playing a 0-0 draw. And like I said, wrong time to face Spain, who are blazing at the moment under Luis Enrique.
Yeah,
Has
and
scored
they want
12
to get rid of the World Cup
Yes, of
stain.
course, they need to forget that, and building a new team with a new coach, changing some players as well, scoring 12 goals in the last 3 games. This is going to be tough for England if they intend to stay in this championship and do not face relegation. It's going to be tough in this game, but with Spain might be missing the likes of Asensio, maybe Sergio Busquets also due to injury. That might be a slight advantage for England, but it's going to be tough, very tough.
All right,
Okay.
let's talk about Women's World Cup. Now,
Yes.
Tobin Heath and Alex Morgan both scored doubles as the USWNT booked its place in next summer's tournament in France. The United States qualified for next year's World Cup in France, thumping Jamaica 6-0 in the semi-final of the CONCACAF Women's Championship. The top-ranked team in the world, that's the US, now will face Canada on Wednesday for regional supremacy in the final. Jamaica heads to the third-place game against Panama, with the winner of that match also advancing to next summer's tournament.
I mean, what did we expect? The U.S. women's national team, they have never failed to qualify for the World Cup before.
Yeah.
The most consistent, number one, and they have never even gone beyond second in the world.
Imagine.
I mean, that is how good they are. And yes, qualifying for the World Cup very early, and they'll be playing against Canada. Canada, by the way, have also qualified for the World Cup 7th consecutive time.
Oh.
So yeah, they'll just be playing for supremacy. So looking into the 2019 Women's World Cup in France again, USA, that have never gone lower than third in the World Cup before, would be looking to dominate again. So there is no surprise here. The US women's national team will always qualify for the World Cup.
Imagine that.
Always.
All right. Come on, girls. Let's move on now and talk about Mohamed Salah very quickly. He has returned to Liverpool for treatment after he limped off with an injury late in Egypt's 4-1 win over Swaziland on Friday. After he'd earlier scored a record-breaking goal for the Pharaohs. Now, the Liverpool star scored directly from a corner kick just before half-time to make it 4-0, but later he had to be removed in the second half stoppage time with an injury.
Yes, really, really big worry there for Egypt and for Liverpool. Knowing, by the way, he hasn't been firing like he did last season for Liverpool, scoring just 3 goals so far, but it is still worrying because he scored an absolutely incredible goal in that match. But then this is when I blame the coaching team. Why take Mohamed Salah off when he is injured? They were already 4 goals up. This is your best player that you should have withdrawn since. They had used their 3 substitutions already, and I expected one of those substitutions should have been Mohamed Salah, knowing they had a 4 goal cushion already. There was absolutely nothing the other team could play for. The game had virtually ended. So why not sub Mohamed Salah off earlier? He had to come off injured, and then the team had to play with 10 men till the
Wow.
end of the game. So this is a really, really big worry, a big mistake from the coaching team, I must say. But he has to fly back to Liverpool and get treatment so he doesn't play in their other games till the end of the international break. Hopefully, it's not something serious. He will need to undergo scans and all of that. And I'm sure Liverpool will announce how serious it is very soon.
Thank you. Biggie sent the message from K2 on WhatsApp. Biggie says, I want to officially say the Super
So, the guy was doing athletics before. Now he's football.
Was he the one who said G City, Liverpool, Chelsea, extended one more story, and then we rounded up talking sports at the locker room.
Okay, we need one more story.
Yes,
Yes,
we do. You can just put it up here. I meant to.
Okay, the
26 years.
Okay, I see.
So that's what I even do for the Great Banners once, so we don't do this weird stuff.
okay.
Yeah. How much time do we have? What time do you want? You can put it aside.
This one.
So
Okay.
we can get enough. Like a moment.
Yeah. 1 minute.
Yeah. There you go. Okay. You can find it for if not, we'll just do the comments and the show. Let me just try it. There's no power in it. Food is going to spoil because I can't even heat it up.
Even after they change over.
Yeah, it's a problem. It's something that's tripped off. So I need to tell the engineering when they show up because my food is not going to stay cold and I can't
Yeah.
heat it up to eat it. So I'm just like, fuck. Excuse my French.
How do you go about that?
Yeah. It's strange. What you can do is just respond to comments. Okay, so that's it. Okay, I'll just have that up, but I'll do the comments first. So if your response to comments takes up time, we won't bother with this. Yeah.
We're back. Studio is live. Anything's possible. You're listening to sports stories inside the locker room with Folu, myself,
Valentine.
and Be Licious.
Yes. All right, we've got some of your messages, so we're probably going to let's see if we can get some responses on this. Jacob from Apapa says England are paying the price for bringing too many small children, and Rashford needs to be beaten against Croatia.
Oh
he
yes,
says.
so many wasted chances.
While we've got Matri, he has risen from the valley of drought and criticism as 100 wins as his 3 goals helps the Super Eagles.
Is a potential
He added that one.
Very different to what we experience.
So I pray England wins very hard.
Yes, that's good. So maybe pray even hard. I meanwhile said, still made me this morning. Saudi Arabia and the way that hashtag not happen.
A letter from Falamo Roundabout saying this one. Henry for his Monaco deserve it.
Oh, yeah,
That's
dear.
nice.
And that leaves us with just about a minute. Let's just mention very quickly that this teenager, Yastremska, zooms to her first WTA singles title of her career in Hong Kong.
Yes, 18 years old, incredible and phenomenally. She did not drop a set all tournament. She was the most unlikely winner of that tournament.
Wow.
Kiang Guang, who was playing at home, was blazed for tennis great here. 18 years old. Yeah.
I like that. And on that note, we're done talking sports inside the locker room. A big thank you to Viola for joining us as usual.
Thank you for having me as always.
Thank you. Find her up on social